Hello, welcome to Miss Flores' virtual classroom. I'm here to do our social studies lesson. We just started talking about American celebrations. And today we're going to continue talking about another very important American celebration that is happening in 1 week. And so we're going to be talking about Veterans Day. Today we're going to talk about who are veterans, why Veterans Day is important, and the history of Veterans Day. We'll be watching a series of really cool videos about it to learn more. So let's go ahead and get started. Veterans. And remember, this is Studies Weekly through Clever. You can log on through the student portal. As long as you're logged on to Schoology, it will log you on automatically. So who is a veteran? Veterans. People who have served in the armed forces are called veterans. Our nation remembers and appreciates the men and women who have served in our country. This holiday is called Veterans Day. It is celebrated on November 11th. And today is November 3rd, so it's happening in a week and 1 day. Veterans are honored guests at many parades and ceremonies. And let's go ahead and click on Explore More, and we're going to watch some videos about Veterans Day. So let's go ahead and start off with who our veterans are. Miss Flores is going to turn off her video so that way you can focus on the video itself.
Every year on November 11th, the United States celebrates Veterans Day. This day is often commemorated with ceremonies and parades, and people put flags outside their homes. But what is a veteran? A veteran is someone who has served in the military. In the United States, there are 5 branches of the military. The Army protects us on land. They have ground troops, weapons, and military bases. The Army was started in 1775 when the Continental Army was formed. The Navy protects us on the ocean. They have aircraft carriers, battleships, and submarines. They also help transport goods to countries that need food, clothing, or water. The Navy also began in 1775. The Air Force protects us from the skies. They have fighter jets, transporter aircraft, and even space satellites. The Air Force was started in 1947. The Marine Corps specializes in protecting us under any climate. They fight in either scorching deserts or snow blizzards. Marines work with the Navy, but they aren't part of the Navy. Marines sometimes help remove people from dangerous places or help needy people. The Marine Corps was also started in 1775. The Coast Guard protects the shores of our country. They work closely with the Department of Homeland Security. The Coast Guard operates in ports along coasts and in international waters. This military branch started in 1790. Do you know anyone that has served in any of these military branches? If so, then you know someone who is a veteran. So next time you celebrate Veterans Day, thank them for their service to our country.
All right, so if you know someone who is in the military, then make sure that you thank them for their service next week on Veterans Day. Okay, and so I really like watching that video because it taught me a lot about the different branches that are in our military, right? All right, let's go ahead and watch our next video.
An armistice is a truce or an agreement for both sides in a war to stop fighting. It is not the official end of a war, it is more of a ceasefire. It was an armistice that first ended World War I. The Armistice of Compiègne was signed on November 11, 1918, ending the fighting between the Allies and Germany. The Treaty of Versailles, which officially ended the war and set out terms of the peace agreement, wasn't signed for another 6 months. Many countries declared November 11th a national holiday. Armistice Day celebrated the ceasefire, but was also about remembering the fallen heroes of the war. In the United States, Armistice Day was celebrated until 1954 when it became Veterans Day. By that time, World War II and the Korean War had been fought. President Dwight D. Eisenhower supported expanding Armistice Day to celebrating all the people who fought for their country.
That was super cool. We learned about how Veterans Day used to be called Armistice Day and how it's different now. All right, so let's go ahead and we have a Veterans Day poster honoring all who serve. To be a veteran, one must know and determines one price for freedom. Veterans Day, November 11, 2006. Veterans Day is a United States holiday honoring military veterans observed on November 11th. It is also known under the names of Armistice Day or Remembrance Day in other parts of the world. Go ahead and go back to our article, and we're back here, and we already read about veterans and we've learned about Veterans Day. Just as a reminder, remember yesterday we talked about Independence Day or 4th of July, we talked about Memorial Day, and we talked about Juneteenth. All right, and another one of the teaks that we're going to be going over today, yesterday and today, we've talked about the significance of various community, state, and national celebrations such as Veterans Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Thanksgiving. We've talked about all 4 of those holidays, but today we're also going to be talking about identifying contributions of historical figures who have influenced the state and the nation. So the historical figure we're going to be talking about today is William Bradford. Who is William Bradford? Let's take a moment and look at this picture before we start reading and make some predictions about who William Bradford is. When I look at this picture, I think to myself, wow, he must be from a long, long time ago. Because is this a photograph? No, it's not, and I'm using what I already know. I know that a long, long time ago, people used to wear these white wigs on their head, just like the one that he's wearing. So it makes me think that he's from a long time ago. Let's find out when he is from. William Bradford. When the Pilgrims came to America, they wrote rules for everyone in their colony to follow. The rules were called the Mayflower Compact. William Bradford knew that it was very important to have rules. The Pilgrim elected him the governor of their colony more than 30 times. Would you like to be governor someday? All right, and then that tells me that he is from when the Mayflower Compact came out, and that is hundreds of years ago. That is a long, long time ago. All right, and so that's going to be our social studies lesson for today. When you do your assignment today, I want you to remember what are the different holidays that we've talked about. If you need help on your assignment, you can log on to Clever and click on Week 12 American Celebrations and reread the articles if you need to. Thank you so much for listening to our social studies lesson today, students.